Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope well, and so do I. Once again, your Bhavna teacher is with you with the lesson number 4, and last session we saw hardness of a material. Now we will see whether it is soluble or insoluble in water. Collect samples of some solid substances such as sugar, salt, chalk powder, sand and sawdust. Now take few glasses or beakers, fill each one about 2/3 with water. Add a small amount, that is 1 small spoonful of sugar to first glass, salt to second, chalk powder to third, sand to fourth and sawdust to fifth. Now mix the content of each of them with a spoon. Wait for few minutes. Now look what happens to the substances added to water. Note down the observation. So we did one experiment. We mixed each and everything in a separate beaker. Now we will see the observation. Whether the substance dissolved in water or not. First one was salt. Salt disappear completely. Sugar disappear completely. Sand does not disappear. Chalk powder does not disappear. And sawdust does not disappear. You can see that some substances have completely disappeared or dissolved in water. So we say that these substances are soluble in water. Means the substance which dissolves completely in water. We cannot see it in water. It is totally diluted in water. That substance are called soluble substance. Other substances that do not mix with water and do not disappear even after we stare for a long time. These substances are insoluble in water. Water plays an important role in the functioning of our body because it can dissolve a large number of substances. Do liquids also dissolve in water? Again we will see one activity, that is activity number 5. Collect samples of vinegar, lemon juice, mustard oil or coconut oil, kerosene or any other liquid. Take a glass tumbler, fill it half with water. Now add a few spoonfuls of one liquid to this and stir it well. Now wait for 5 minutes. Now observe whether the liquid mixes in water. Repeat the same with other liquids, as many as different liquids are available to you. The meaning is that all these things, vinegar, lemon juice, mustard oil or coconut oil or kerosene, you should take a glass tumbler, fill it with water, half glass you should fill it with water, and now add few drops of, first is vinegar. Now see the observation whether vinegar can dissolve in water, then go to lemon juice, then to mustard oil and then to coconut oil. And see the observation. This, children, you can do at your home also. And what will be the observation? Vinegar is totally mixed well with water. Lemon juice, it mixes very well with water. Mustard oil does not mix. Coconut oil does not mix. Kerosene does not mix. So again we will see that certain materials it can mix properly, exactly, thoroughly in water, but certain materials don't. So we can bifurcate all these things by the experiment. We'll go further. We notice that Some liquids get completely mixed with water, some other do not mix with water and form a separate layer when kept aside for some time. Some gases are soluble in water, whereas others are not. Water usually has small quantities of some gases dissolved in it. Example, oxygen gas dissolved in water is very important for the survival of animals and plants that live in water. Again, I'll repeat this. We notice that some liquids get completely mixed with water, some other do not mix with water and form a separate layer when kept aside for some time. Some gases are soluble in water, whereas others are not. Water usually has small quantities of some gases dissolved in it. As for example, oxygen gas dissolved in water is very important for the survival of animals and plants that live in water. Children, here we saw the solid form also. Some solid form dissolve in water, some of them does not dissolve. Same way we went with the second experiment with the liquid. Liquid also, certain liquids dissolve in water and certain are not dissolving in water, but if we keep aside that particular thing, it will form a layer on water. And third, we saw the gases. Certain gases dissolve in water and certain gas does not dissolve. So now you saw that about material, the hardness, the appearance and soluble and insoluble in water. Now we will go further in the next section. Till then, bye bye. See you.